English translation. 52nd contact. Monday, 17th May 1976. 047 hours.
It is much more pleasant in here. It is quite cold outside.
Certainly. You have brought two people I have never met before. I had to take the lead again, just as I was over the North Sea where I had something to do.
Oh, you have been busy with something special again? Fine. Yes, I brought two other people with me, Mr. Schutzbach and Mr. Moosbrugger. Mr. Schutzbach lives near Hegnau, and Mr. Moosbrugger lives in Walsertal, Austria. They are both lovable and good people.
I have checked their honesty. Their interest is of an honest nature. Only Mr. Moosbrugger for a moment entertained the thought of what it would be like if he followed you. But that is not important, because it was just his curiosity and his honest interest.
I am to greet you from both, also from Rudi Schultheis from Biel. By the way, he gave me this document here. He wants to ask you if he can trust it or not. How do you feel about that?
It is a pleasure to receive the greetings. Pay them all my joy and gratitude. They shall also be very much greeted by me. But what does that mean in your hand? Do you not want to say anything about it?
No, I want your uninfluenced answer about it.
Sure, then let me see. The document is known to me. It is supposed to be about a message of extraterrestrial intelligence. But it is not. It is a primitive fake.
Then your testimony is consistent with our assumptions. Thank you.
It was my pleasure, but now, look here, you can give the book back to Professor Sloman in Lindau. From a theosophical point of view, it is an extremely valuable work with astonishingly truthful insights. The whole thing is worth good praise. Please pass this on to Mr. Sloman. Despite the excellent quality of the work, however, it should be noted that if the book is to be useful, the composition of the whole should be changed. This means that the arrangement should be carried out differently, because everything is somewhat mixed in. Everything should therefore be classified in the correct sequence. And although the work is surprisingly good and truthful, it should not find entrance into the broad mass of humanity because they are not yet able to grasp and understand all these interpretations and explanations. The work is only suitable for people who have already acquired a higher level of knowledge and understanding. If it were therefore brought to the broad, still uncomprehending masses, then this could cause confusion, which would be very unhelpful for the whole elucidation. The actual understanding of the work will only be found in about 150 to 200 years, according to probability calculations.
Thanks, girl. I will tell Mr. Sloman your evaluation. But now I have a very special question. On the 10th of May, I received a New World prophecy from the Pa-Tah Li level, which I have to set up and interpret in poem form. Something now appears in it that is completely unknown to me. These are Indians of giant size who live somewhere in Peru, and who, according to the prophecy, must have attacked a village about 10 days ago. They are supposed to be old Inca enemies, hidden somewhere in the jungle in leaf huts and in an underground tunnel. Do you know anything about these Indian giants? If you could give me some information about them, then I would be very happy, and certainly it would be very interesting for other people.
Sure, the existence of these life forms are known to us. They are not the very distant descendants of an alien race, as is claimed. On average, they reach a height of about 210 centimeters. Their skin color is just as reddish-brown as that of the other Indian breeds. Their hair growth is also red, but partly colored. About 580 years ago, these giants retreated into the depths of the jungle, where they built an underground village and have lived there ever since. But they also live above the ground in huts. However, they are all wild, dress in animal skins, and live from plants and hunting. Recently, they have been worried about their offspring as a result of their wives, so for some decades they have been setting out to kidnap women, especially white ones, in civilized areas. Their pedigree goes back to the Incas, and they are therefore very distant descendants of them. In earlier times, however, feuds broke out between different Inca tribes, in the aftermath of which they fought each other to the death. So it happened also between the Giants and another Inca descendant Indian tribe, which called itself Chanax or Chanca. They fought against each other very much, because the Chanax or Chanca fought against the more pure preserved Inca tribes. The Giants stood on the side of the even more pure-blooded Incas and went against the Chanca, that is to say, Chanax, into the field, in order to bring them heavily into distress and to fight them. About 580 years ago then, until then the Giants had survived, they suddenly disappeared from the society.